Surely. Yes. Okay, what do you think about the kidnapping?
Well, I don't know anything about the victim. And actually, I was hoping you could tell me.
Ah, so that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano Group, Mr. Ernest Amano. His only son Lance had been kidnapped and he wanted to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect I would be abducted myself.
And that's when I found you tied to a full screen.
Can you please drop that already?
Okay, he's a person.
Alright. Excuse me, if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let you through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I have to deal with this impasse for now.
Huh, I got you now, you vile criminals.
I think kidnappers would have better sense to try to hiding than these.
Oh, come now, lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think that criminals would be hiding here, right in front of two officers.
I certainly would hope not.
Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing the rain fall out here when I was being held in here.
It was just a passing rain, that's why the ground has already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we follow them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'll be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it would be that easy.
Why not?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets in here. We don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, isn't this one of those things you tie horses to?
Yes, although the horses are in another location at the moment.
Aw, and then here as I was pointing out, I would get to ride one.
You know how to ride a horse?
Nope, never rode one in my life. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse.
Non sequitur is the only way to describe your logic.
Never heard that before, but okay. If these were real, I wonder what you put it to me. Oh, is that the fucking blue badger?
Well, water would be the obvious answer.
But if you stored water in a barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad?
People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted.
Alright, sorry, but I can't get you to let it get away with making fun of our forefathers. I mean, maybe they really like the strange taste.
Well, look who's making fun of them now.
Okay. Oh, look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewater Land from the local police precinct.
I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place.
So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Haha, just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly.
Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage.
Ah, so that means a car left in the garage at some point, right?
Correct, but for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean it had to be left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation why these tracks are made of mud. These three threads. I think we can safely assume it was a type of special car.
Horses are painted on this garage to complete the Wild West theme. They look so lifelike, don't you think?
Are you thinking about wrangling or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay.
What else do we have here? I have to talk to this damn blue badger. It's terrifying!
What terrifying music. The nightmares of the first game. Anyway.
Hey, it's the blue badger. Badger, 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 moles. Badger, get.
I really don't understand why she's so excited over this badger hunt. Well, speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Hey, Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. I feel like it's just vibing to the music. He's doing that contorted wriggling dance again.
Aha!
What? Oh no, this guy!
You're undercover identity, sir. I must remain under the head, sir.
Wait a second. Are you Officer Meekins from the final case of the first game?
Sir, Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir.
This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that, well, he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
I met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when he unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Oh, sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm Blue Badger. I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids, and that's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling that scorching boring bee until a little while ago. And that's when the dispatch radio on my shoulder cackled and the kidnappers had escaped, sir. That made me just my shot at making detectives, sir. I also know where to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already.
God damn it, I hate having to do his voice, but whatever.
And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone.
It would seem that some people never change. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit?
Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer under the trail of the kidnappers, sir.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
Behind it with this sort of robe, the Blue Badgers out of the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor.
Alright then, how long have you been standing here, officer?
Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here for ever since, sir.
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping.
But however, sir, I must tell you I did not see a thing, sir.
I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No, but I know you will, sir.
He's hiding something from me, obviously. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger since this whole time, sir, and getting into it, too. I patrolled the park and all wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. Haven't been able to find any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger.
A lone blue badger? What you just said just now is contradictory to the facts.
How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts. This one right here, the Bible.
Take that!
Your testimony contradicts this piece of evidence.
I'm just a little patrolman, so I don't understand what you're talking about, sir.
Oh no, I'm gonna save the game because I kinda fucked up.
I can't see it. I get it either.
This isn't what I was looking for. Can you please read your report, sir?
Of course, sir. We want to repeat as many times as needed, sir. Almost a wit.
Oh, okay. A lone blue badger. There's one badger in the park. Try to get the whole badger family, no?
Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up, shall we? I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir, of course, sir, if that's what you wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait.
You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. Yeah, this park is supposed to have one of each badger at any given time. Which means that you are indeed the blue badger, Officer Meekins. And you should have not seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
What? Nani, sir?
Then that would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around, but why?
There are 2 badgers walking around. I want the badger's head, eh?
Sir, I'm undercover as the blue badger now, sir. I must pretend I not know anything about anything, sir.
I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting a fish in a barrel. Oh my god. I feel like we're getting something important. I think we have to connect these two. A second blue badger. Is it the costumes? Yeah, I think it is. A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly the true identity of the person underneath is.
Oh, I know, it's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away.
Costume escape was probably the kidnapper in disguise. Precisely. After all, the costumes went missing from the storage area are
a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
And yet those 3.
And there are 3 phony badgers running around the park somewhere, huh?
Blue, proto, and a bad badger. There we go. Now that we know the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take a new, very significant meaning.
Well, you mean how we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes, more than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of the badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go to badger hunting.
Alright. Feel like we have to go.
So we're looking for footprints made by costume, right? Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set's walking off towards the west. It just stops. It can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here.
I think we can assume that it's headed towards the stadium.
I wonder where the other sets lead to. This one seems to be headed east. Huh?
Meekins?
Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I got him! I got one of the culprits!
No, I'm not a kidnapper, sir!
One of the footprints led from here down, K. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume after all.
But then maybe they came over to this garage for something.
That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir, Roger Wilco, sir! Roger Wilco.
So be it then. Let's open the shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah!
Oh, what the fuck?
Murderer!
What in the? We seem to have stumbled across the dead body. Oh shit! She must have been in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man?
It's Oliver! No!
Mr. Amano, are you saying this man is...
Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this could have happened?
Indeed. Why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? We're gonna investigate this crime scene quick before Agent Lang or his men return. Kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? Was he in a costume? We don't know. From my cursory examination, I believe this man died because of a fatal bullet wound. He was shot dead. You sure are calm for someone who just found a body? It's surprising one can become accustomed to in such a span of 2 days. I won't rest until I inspect it. Okay. As long as the Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but see if I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one of his abdomen and one of his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound and the one near shoulder is the exit wound.
Nice, I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience. I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for the murder for where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity. I see. So he was literally like fucking like... Is there anything else? Is there more? This body? Oh, this thing. I forgot. This is an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
Seems to have regained some of her composure. It looks like a horse pendant, but it's got an antique, unique feel about it. It's really... I mean...
It's got a really antique, unique feel... Okay, fuck me. I'm gonna like... Okay.
She looks like regained some of her composure.
It looks like it's a really... Like a horse pendant. It's got a really antique feel about it. It's really pretty.
Hold on. This is made of platinum silver.
Wait. Fucking A! I'm literally fucking losing it. Hold on, it's made of platinum silver. Nice, it is worth something after. I'm not paying attention. My paying attention skills are pretty terrible right now. Ooh, and look! There's something written on the back. Colin Devore. It's a name.
Colin Devore. But this man's name is...
Oliver Deacon, no? Shin Ha. Damn, Kay Faraday's 17? Jeez. She's so young, though. What can we deduce here? Is there anything we can deduce? Yeah. What do we do? Wait a second. There's no way, right? There's no fucking way, right? There's obviously no way, right? Am I really, like, gonna say it's the fucking, like... Okay, probably present this. Maybe it'd be pretty obvious.
Eureka! Woo! There's something not right about the name on the pendant. And the victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant says Colin Devore. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I think we hit an important piece of info.
HP restored. Alright then.
Lance, where are you, sweetie?
Excuse me, but you are?
Ba-dum.
Oh, it's a lover girl. Question mark?
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Ah, stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him you're in love with. Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but you might be a friend of Lance.
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
His girlfriend? He has a ring pop. Oh, ring pops are old school, bro.
Oh, it's not like that. We're just more like friends. We're not lovers or anything like that. Well, we haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I just accept it.
Look at Edgeworth's face.
I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Ha. You know what she reminds of? A cartoon character.
Yeah. May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. I began to really get worried, though. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you really are strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true as really Lance has been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now.
Looks like she's gonna go back to her fair maiden love routine.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it! Uh-oh, Lang. My man brought up the speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Wait, what? Suspect? Who? Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Nani? Sir, I had nothing to do with this, sir.
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Heh, I leave that kind of stuff to you, prosecutors. It's your job, after all. It's like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. And that's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field.
You do realize that's how people fucking, that's how fucking, the court system, judicial system is, unfair in a way, so... The fuck?
All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. And that's how you eliminate crime from the streets. And that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people. Nonsense. There is no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. And that's tyranny. I won't allow such things to go on unchecked before my eyes. Well, too bad you don't call the shots around here. As I am sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. And that you would arrest the man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Langzi says every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright then, I'll give you your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. A duel? Through my lines of logic.
Lang's logic.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say how he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
That is your reasoning? Solid as a rock is based on the philosophy of detainment.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Huh, you don't know? In that case, pay attention, little girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf. Why the wolf? Okay? Because in my language, Lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. As for the detainment philosophy, it's my father's honorable ancestor Lang Zi. You'd think I have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous. Oh? Lang Zi developed as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, Zhangfa police still trains recruits using his philosophies.
But thousands of years ago, that makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test?
Okay. Let's do some pressing.
Hold it!
So what can you tell me about this body? A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics, along with the detention philosophy. Oh? Then you wouldn't mind me telling me a little what you figured out, correct?
Hold it!
Yes, I think about anyone who saw the footprints could come to the same conclusion. Huh? Don't pat yourself on the back just yet. What's that supposed to mean?
Huh? Oh my god, I gotta do this thing.
Lang Zi says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer. Is that right? And what would you know about the killer?
Hold it!
It would appear that you study a little of our laws, huh? Study? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that. Shina!
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. She's hot, though.
That's it, the Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days. Interesting. The woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the info.
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I already looked into everyone else here. Oh? Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapons have been fired. How did you check a single person's weapons in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers.
But you have to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey, you, show me your gun.
Oh!
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
Oh, my gun!
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling to yourself and spit it out already.
Sir! I lost my gun, sir!
What the fuck? How could you be so irresponsible, Officer Meekins? In the end, you're just... It looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. And you're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim. So you think the Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
Hold it!
You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here in this garage? From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I say it's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. Lang Zi says a criminal always returns the scene of the crime.
Hey, finally a quote you've been heard of before.
Furthermore, Lang Zi says...
Oh my god, not again. Not again.
Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene. Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
Not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins. Oh.
Nani?
However, I cannot simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shi Long Lang. Just what sort of investigator are you?
I think I know which one it is. I think it's the last one. Ambush the victim. I doubt this was I doubt this is a way to ambush the victim.
Objection!
There we go.
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. Hey, what do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, you did not think to yourself that it was a little too clean. Yeah! So you did notice that there was a little too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because that isn't the crime scene. And if it was your man who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case straight to the local police and set the record straight. Not bad. I see your logic can be as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this then. Don't you think it's weird that the officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
You know what? He's got a point.
Weird? How so? Hey you, your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly? Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Please save me from the way you did earlier, please, sir.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Okay, sir, not you too.
We have to face Officer Meekins in a test. Okay.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gates area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling the dreams in the blue Batmobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Oh my god.
What is this blue Badger mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop.
Mobile shop on 3-wheel.
I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir, Roger, sir.
Alright then.
It's true,
Okay. Press everything.
Hold it!
Alright then. Where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir.
He must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay then, why are you here in the Wild West area?
That's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
Hold it. Describe for me how you conducted your investigation.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Well, what did you expect when you're dressed like that in the Blue Badger?
Then I had no choice at this point, sir, so...
Blue Badger Mobile. What exactly do you mean by selling dreams?
Sir, the Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
So it is like you never seen except in dreams, ma'am, like innocent drops. And bitterness only found in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger Mobile is my sworn duty, ma'am.
Hold it!
You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers?
No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir.
But you just admitted that. You fucking idiot.
You're absolutely right.
Why are you so good at forcing people to confess this thing, Mr. Edgeworth, with your intimidation?
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crock, sir.
Hold it!
Hold it. Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let us return to your testimony.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hold it!
How did you wind up all the way out over here?
I was in the middle of the sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kick before I knew it.
The good old drop kick. I just had my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt really one connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
Sir, that's right, sir.
That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. That's how dumb people get exposed. Sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there's one flaw in Officer Meekins' story, but I have a feeling he'll need some prodding before he spills the beans. I think I know which one. The question is, can I get the evidence?
Is this the Blue Badger Mobile? This is the Blue Badger Mobile, isn't it?
Hold it!
I feel like okay, this is kind of buggy right now. I think it has something to do with the map. Main gate. This is Wild Wild West, Haunted House Stadium. Okay, main gate area, yeah. I feel like he's flying himself out of the ordinary. Yeah, I think he's flying himself out of the ordinary right here. Okay. Trying to think right now. Do I have to really present this? I have a feeling I have to present this, no? Yeah, the Blue Badger Mobile. Isn't this yours? Unfortunately?
Objection!
Yep, I knew it. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell me such transparent lies.
Sir, I'm lying, sir?
Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Uh-oh.
Actually, I had just lost track, sir.
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized the Blue Badger Mobile was nowhere to be found, sir.
Which would mean it was perhaps stolen?
And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. And that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Knuckle back!
Uh-oh, they're gonna believe that's how they transported the body. Unlikely story. But who do you think is gonna buy such a convenient tale such as that? And what exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen, it's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume that the car was used alright. To move the dead body.
Nani?
That is true. Makes a good point there. You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me, sir. The killer, sir. It wasn't me, sir.
Agent Lang, wait. What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say that we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth schmoot, I couldn't care less.
What? But the truth always matters. You can't just say that.
Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find your precious truth after you arrest this guy and take him in. And that's the job you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. And as for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon. I think you need to leave. Nani? We need to get to the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations. Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here.
This guy has authority. Who is this guy?
I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Now be a good fancy run, get the hell out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
Oh my god, no! Officer Meekins! Well, that was a long-ass first part of the beginning of this damn case. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys all next time.